Lesson 8.2, problem solving. Here we're gonna learn how to solve word problems that include fractions and include division. Okay, first off, I'm gonna need to teach you some keywords that are going to help you solve your word problems. Okay, the first one is cuts into or cutting into. Okay, cuts into means that I'm gonna divide, that I'm dividing something into smaller pieces. Okay, then we have the word half, which means 1/2, quarter, which means 1/4. Actually, we can say 1/4 or 1/4. They both mean 1/4. 2/4 or 2/4 means 2/4. 3/4 or 3/4 mean 3/4. 1/3 is 1/3. 2/3 is 2/3. Okay, now for our example, Omar is cutting 3 pies into halves. Cutting, now we have cutting into. That means I know that I'm gonna divide, okay? Omar is cutting 3 pies into halves. Okay, halves means 1/2. To give to his friends. So Omar is cutting 3 pies into halves to give to his friends. How many friends will get half a pie? How many friends will get half a pie? That means I have 3 pies and I'm gonna cut them into halves in order to give my friends. Okay? So each friend is gonna have half a pie. How many friends now? How many friends will have half pies? Okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how did I know that it is 6? Okay, let's think of it that way. I have 3 pies and that I'm cutting them into halves. So I have 3 pies. Cutting into means divide. Halves means 1/2. So the expression that describes this word problem is 3 divided by half. Okay? Using what I learned before, I have a whole number divided by a fraction. That means that I'm going to use the KFC. Keep, flip, change. So I'm going to keep this number as it is. I'm going to flip this number and I'm going to change the sign. So I have 3 here. Okay, I'm going to flip this number. 1/2. Flipped is 2/1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. So it's 2 here. And I'm going to change this sign into multiplication. So I have, now it became 3 multiplied by 2. So it's a 6. Okay, 6 what? What are we talking about here? 6 half pies. Or 6 halves. Okay, another example. Okay, we have this word problem. We're gonna read it first. Nadine has 12 pieces of fabric and cuts each piece into 4s. Cuts each piece into 4s. Okay, so we know that cuts each piece into, that means we have division. Okay? Cuts each piece. How many pieces does she have? 12. Into what? Into 4s. Okay? Means 1/4. So it's 12 divided by 1/4. How many quarter pieces of fabric does she have? 12 divided by 1/4. How do we do that? We have the whole number divided by a fraction. That means we're going to use KFC. Keep, flip, change. We're going to keep this one. We're going to flip this one. And we're going to change the sign. So we're going to have 12 as it is. 1/4 flipped is 4/1. 4 divided by 1 is 4. That means it's going to be 4. And I'm going to change this sign into a multiplication sign. So now I have 12 multiplied by 4. What is 12 multiplied by 4? We have the ones first and then the tens. Okay, we have the 12. We have 2 in the ones place and 1 in the tens place. We're going to start with the ones place. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. So 48. 48 what? 48 quarter pieces. So it's 48 pieces. That's the answer. That was lesson 8.2, problem solving. I hope you guys understood it.